Imagine a realm where physics is merely a polite suggestion, where engineering obsession meets unrestrained luxury, and where speed is sculpted into art. Welcome to the world of ultra-powerful hypercars, machines so extreme they don't just compete with supercars, they leave them trembling in the slipstream. These creations are not mere transportation. They are multi-million-dollar declarations that performance and elegance have no ceiling. Before we ignite their fury, make sure you hit subscribe and tap that bell icon so you never miss a ride through the rare air of the automotive stratosphere. Because what you're about to witness makes ordinary supercars look like distant memories. When raw horsepower bends the horizon and refinement kisses the wind. 1. Bugatti Mistral W16 Final. The last great roar of Bugatti's iconic W16 is a hurricane disguised as a sculpture, with a quad-turbocharged 16-cylinder engine producing a staggering 1,600 horsepower. The Mistral rockets from 0 to 60 mph in a barely believable 2.0 seconds while exhaling a note that sounds like thunder wrapped in silk. Every panel of exposed carbon fiber is lacquered to a depth that reflects moonlight like liquid obsidian, and the hand-stitched interior wears the scent of Parisian ateliers. Only 99 exist, each a bespoke monument to the close of an era, starting at $5 million and ensuring Bugatti's farewell is anything but quiet. The steering wheel is milled from a single billet of titanium, and even the door sills bear a custom engraving of the owner's personal crest, turning every entrance into a ceremonial event. Italian artistry sharpened into lightning. 2. Pagani Huayra Eterna Tempesta. Pagani takes sensual design and injects it with a storm of performance. Its AMG-sourced V12 sings to the tune of 850 horsepower, but it's the 7-layer iridescent paint, bronze swirling with emerald, that hypnotizes onlookers as sunlight dances across its curves. Active aero panels pivot like falcon wings, letting the car carve corners with supernatural grace. The cockpit is a jewelry box of exposed gear linkages, hand-woven leather, and burnished titanium. Limited to just 25 examples at roughly $4.2 million, the Eterna Tempesta isn't just fast. It's a museum piece in motion, a rolling Michelangelo masterpiece that eclipses racetrack records while surrounding the driver in an ambience of Renaissance opulence. Every start of the engine feels like striking a chord in a symphony written for speed. Nordic Thunder meets space-age science. 3. Koenigsegg Ragnarok X. Sweden's mad scientists unleash an 1,850 horsepower hybrid twin-turbo V8 paired with a triple-motor electric assist, making the Ragnarok X the first road car to flirt with 300 miles per hour while maintaining a whisper of Scandinavian refinement. Its carbon Kevlar monocoque weighs less than a family dog, and dihedral synchro helix doors rise like raven wings. Inside, glacier blue leather, silver leaf inlays, and a holographic dash create an atmosphere equal parts Arctic Serenity and sci-fi starship. Priced near $4 million and capped at 20 units, it's an apocalyptic overture that rewrites what fast means. The advanced active aero system can adjust more than 500 times per second, literally reshaping the car's body to cheat the wind, while a bespoke infotainment system recognizes the driver's voice in any language. A symphony of British elegance and jet fighter ferocity. 4. Aston Martin Valhalla Royal Evo. Born from Formula One data and Bond movie swagger, the Valhalla Royal Evo blends a 1,100 horsepower hybrid V8 with active aero that breathes like a living creature. The suspension was tuned on Grand Prix circuits yet pampers like a royal carriage. Bridge of Weir leather seats glow with fiber optic constellations mimicking the Scottish Highlands night sky, while a holographic interface hovers like a scene from a sci-fi epic. With production limited to 25 examples and a $3.9 million tag, it's a gentleman spy's fantasy fused with the reflexes of a predator. Each car includes a bespoke luggage set matched to the interior leather and a personal driving dynamic session with Aston Martin's racing team to help owners master its formidable power. Silence becomes the loudest statement. 5. Rimac Nevera R Storm. From Croatia arrives an all-electric titan that humbles internal combustion legends. 4 liquid-cooled motors summon a brutal 1,914 horsepower, hurling the Nevera from 0 to 60 in 1.8 seconds, and through the quarter-mile faster than most fighter jets leave a runway. Yet inside, it's serenity incarnate, vegan leather quilted like a Milanese handbag, crystal-clear infotainment that anticipates gestures, and a panoramic roof that tints to your mood. With a price of about $2.5 million and production capped at 150, it proves electricity can feel like pure thunder wrapped in velvet. Owners can customize the digital instrument cluster to display constellations that match their birth date, making each cabin a personal observatory. The prancing horse redefines the word ultimate. 6. Ferrari SF90XX Stradale Hyper Evolution. Ferrari's hybrid masterpiece turns tradition electric with 1,030 combined horsepower, blending a turbocharged V8 with triple electric motors. Aero channels carved by hours in the wind tunnel generate race car downforce, while the cabin baths occupants in fine Italian leather and exposed carbon artistry. Each button and paddle is milled from aerospace aluminum for a tactile click that feels like pulling destiny itself. Starting around $2.8 million, it carries the soul of Maranello into a new century of fire and light. Special paint options allow owners to embed microscopic flecks of real gold into the finish, letting the body shimmer like a Tuscan sunset. Teutonic discipline meets interstellar ambition. 7. Mercedes-AMG Project Aurora 1. Mercedes-Benz time with a plug-in hybrid V12 augmented by twin performance motors, delivering a seamless 1,200 horsepower surge. Its roof glitters with embedded photovoltaic crystals that harvest sunlight even at dusk, trickle charging the system while throwing cosmic patterns across the cabin's white gold trim. Hand-woven cashmere carpets and an AI butler that remembers your every preference complete the experience. Priced around $3.2 million with fewer than a dozen planned, it's a rolling observatory of speed and starlight. Even the key fob is crafted from meteorite fragments, ensuring each owner literally holds a piece of the cosmos. Heritage reborn as unstoppable force. 8. Lamborghini Veneno Tempistum. Draped in liquid titanium paint that flickers like molten lava, this raging bull wields a 1,350 horsepower hybrid V12 that screams past 220 miles per hour with volcanic drama. Inside, holographic displays hover over hand-tanned leather dyed in volcanic red, while active flow aerodynamics adjust every millisecond to carve perfect lines through the air. Only 10 will ever exist at roughly $4.1 million, each a thunderclap of Italian passion destined for collectors who crave the impossible. Lamborghini even offers an optional sound of the storm exhaust, tuned to produce a unique acoustic signature for each owner. French Art Deco meets quantum performance. 9. Devil 16 Quantum Spec. This Dubai-born legend claims numbers that border on science fiction, up to 5,000 horsepower in track trim, though the road version settles near 3,000. Quad-turbo V16 Fury pushes past 320 miles per hour, while the interior cocoons its two passengers in suede-lined silence. Diamond-cut switchgear sparkles like desert stars, and custom perfuming systems breathe rare out into the cabin air. Starting at a rumored $2 million, the 16 turns the idea of fastest car into yesterday's news. Owners receive a private track day in the Dubai desert where engineers unleash the full potential of its mind-bending powertrain. The final word when tomorrow arrives today. 10. McLaren Solstice Hyper GT. McLaren's lightweight carbon architecture hosts a twin-turbo hybrid V8 producing 1,150 horsepower, but its magic lies in active aero that reshapes the car mid-corner like liquid sculpture. A canopy of electrochromatic glass floods the cockpit with sky or seals it in deep space darkness. Alcantara seats hug like race gear while delivering limousine comfort. At around $3 million and just 25 units, the Solstice is McLaren's whisper-soft yet thunder-loud promise that the future has already arrived. Each customer receives a hand-drawn blueprint of their exact build, signed by the entire design team as a keepsake of the collaboration. 10 titans, each rewriting the limits of speed, craftsmanship, and imagination. Which hypercar captures your soul? The silent electric storm of Rimac, the apocalyptic roar of Koenigsegg, the timeless elegance of Aston Martin, or the cosmic glow of Mercedes? Drop your pick in the comments and tell us which dream machine you'd same if money and physics meant nothing. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and rate for more cinematic journeys through the rarefied world where luxury and power race beyond the stars.